everyone, welcome to Starting Out Solitary. This is MonsoonMagick, your Wednesday host, and this week we are talking about Samhain. So you are looking at my newest Samhain decoration. This is a candle I picked up. I love the sugar skulls, so I thought I'd show him to you during this video. So what I'm going to talk about is what Samhain means to me, what I focus on during Samhain, and how I will be celebrating this year. So for me, I really focus on Samhain as the new year. And I know that the veil is thin. I know that this is a time for divination. This is a time for communing with our ancestors and honoring our ancestors. And I am planning on doing some of that this year. The whole idea of really inviting those spirits and the energy, to be honest, that kind of freaks me out a little bit. I'm new to the path, and hearkening back to my Christian days, that does freak me out a little bit. But this year I am going to definitely spend some time on October 31st, the night of Halloween, and moving forward, thinking about the people I've lost in my life and really honoring them and the gifts that they brought to me. But I do focus much more of my energy and my work during this time is on the new year. And we are in the season of water, which I think is a beautiful time to start the new year. It's a season of introspection. It's a season of quiet. I think it's so powerful to start the new year with that inward reflection and inward focus, rather than in our culture in the United States, New Year's is in January and it's in the midst of all of the chaos of the holidays and we make all these big resolutions and there's not a lot of inward focus. So I do love that about the Wheel of the Year, that it starts in the time of water, it starts in a time of introspection, it starts in the calm, the dark, the quiet. And so I've been using the time from Mabon to now to really think about releasing and letting go. And then from Samhain to Yule is really about setting my intentions for the year. What do I want to focus on? What do I want to manifest in my life? Not the work of the manifestation as much as just that inward journaling and processing and thinking. So a lot of my working during the time of Samhain is about that. It's all about the new year and that fresh start and doing some things like that. Now, I am going to be celebrating it a little differently this year. I know that a lot of people, a lot of pagans and witches will celebrate on Halloween proper, October 31st. But I actually saw a conversation in the Season of the Seeker Facebook group where someone was talking about celebrating on the true cross-quarter day, because Samhain is a cross-quarter Sabbath. So it's between Mabon and Yule, which are the equinox and the solstice. And if you look at a calendar and what is really the true cross-quarter day, it is November 7th. So I will actually be celebrating Samhain on November 7th. I know that some other people in the Season of the Seeker are doing that too. I talked to Annie about it. She does celebrate on the true cross-quarter day, which for her is November 7th as well. She had a couple of reasons for it. It is the balance, that it truly is that middle time between those two. I think also in terms of the practicality of being a mom and celebrating Halloween, it allows me to celebrate Halloween with my family and with my community, and then have that private, quiet time on November 7th to really work with the energy of Samhain. So when I heard about that, that totally appealed to me. I'd never heard anybody mention that before. So this is the first year I'll be doing that. I will be celebrating on November 7th because that is the true exact on the calendar cross-quarter point between Mabon and Yule. And I just really like that idea of not trying to have Samhain in the midst of the craziness of Halloween and trick-or-treating and the parties and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I will be doing. And again, really focusing on that new year and setting my intentions for the year, spending time with my gods, spending time really thinking about the people I've lost in my life and sending my energy and my love to them. And, you know, kind of accessing that a little bit with that thin veil. Still working through some holdover religious baggage when it deals with ancestor work and things like that. But, you know, it's a work in progress and we're all new. So that is what I will be doing for Samhain this year. And I would love to hear what you're doing. Don't forget to subscribe, like the Facebook page. If you have any questions, any comments, any video ideas, of course, leave them in the comments below. And we will definitely tackle those questions that you have for us. And until I see you next week, I hope you all have a very, very blessed Samhain.